The year is 2023. You're probably thinking there's nothing special about that, right? Wrong. This year marks the 10th birthday of this, the Roblox Easter Egg Hunt 2013, one of the best received Roblox events of all time. But what did it do to earn that title? This is the 2013 Egg Hunt Retrospective. For a brief recap, on March 26, 2013, the long-awaited annual Egg Hunt was released to the public. It had a total of about 34 eggs, most of which could be found in-game, with some being found on the website and by completing certain tasks in Roblox Studio. The gameplay is simple. You start off on a small island with nothing more than a Moai statue and an empty portal. Upon walking through said portal, you are instantly teleported to the main map. The map, for the most part, is split into 4 corners, with each corner housing a particular part of the map, such as a city, volcano, and even a cave. The player is then free to walk around and start collecting eggs. Some can be found randomly across the map, such as the chocolate egg and watermelon egg. Other eggs, however, required certain tasks to be completed in order to get it. I like to consider there to be 3 tiers in the difficulty department: easy, medium, and hard. An example of an easy task is the GGE, in which when you got close to it, it would roll away from you. You had to corner it in order to get it. An example of a medium level task is the wizard egg. To get it, you had to head to the wizard tower and cross the bridge. Inside was the egg. When you entered the tower, it starts shooting at you, slowing you down and reversing your controls. Upon collecting it, everything will go back to normal. And last but certainly not least, an example of a hard task would be the circus egg, for which you had defeated 7 pieces of spam, and you could only carry 1 at a time. It wasn't necessarily hard per se, just time consuming. Additionally, there were 5 empty portals at the start of the map that led to 5 different locations. If you found the other end of one, you could unlock it and be able to use it for future use. Roblox also sold gears that allowed the collection of eggs to be made easier. Although I have alluded to this being one of the best events, there is some criticism to throw in. The biggest factor being the hatching mechanic. What do I mean by that? Well, after the event concluded, some of the eggs in the game later hatched into new accessories, similar to the gifts from Giftsplosion. This may not seem like a bad idea to some and could have been used in a great way. However, the problem people had with this is that the new accessories replaced the egg itself instead of being rewarded as a separate item. So if your favorite egg from the event was the forum egg, tough luck buddy, you're now stuck with a speech bubble for all eternity. Thankfully, this hasn't been used in any future egg hunt since. Now I want to quickly go over some of the cancelled items from the game. There were 2 cut eggs and 1 cut gear, those of which being the colored dot egg and Roblox Battles egg. The cut gear was called the egg metal detector and may have worked by telling you which eggs were in your vicinity. But hey, that's just speculation from my part. I want to voice my opinion in this since I don't want this video to just strictly be an infomercial, so here are the things I liked about this event, which can be summed up into 2 categories: creative objectives and map Easter eggs. I liked the objectives used for this event. They feel very creative and unique, and make this event more special than it already is. Some examples are the scrambled egg, in which you had to wait for it to spawn and drop it from a great height to get it. Another example is the egg of epic growth. You had to climb to the top of this giant tree and wait for it to spawn in the room above. Once you did, you had to drop it into the riverbed. It would grow big and turn into an epic duck before disappearing. I also admire the amount of little details that aren't too noticeable in the game. This includes the following: how the spam papers actually have little pieces of spam on them, similar to things you would find in the old Roblox forums. How the tiger egg makes little meowing sounds and rolls around. The cows and their goofy little expression, and the fact that they can moo. The little pile of mush the scrambled egg turns into when it hits the ground. The secret and somewhat creepy text in the hidden room. I still have no idea what this is supposed to hint to. If you have an idea, let me know in the comments. The way the portals mimic Stonehenge. The fact that the Moai statue at spawn actually has a body. And lastly, the way that the deviled and scrambled eggs are named after types of eggs and how they can be cooked. I think everyone knows that after the event ended, some eggs went limited, which included the egg arachnophobia and Dreamweaver Fabergé, both going limited around 2017. But recently, more eggs have gone limited, which includes the deviled egg, eye egg, and outrageous egg, most of which still sitting at low prices however. It's possible that more may become limited in the future. All good things must come to an end, and on April 5th, 2013, the event game was closed and hasn't been touched for 7 years. It was a satisfying conclusion, for the most part, but still satisfying nonetheless. Now you may be thinking, wait, the event game is closed, how are you playing it in this video? Well, I've got the answer to that. There's an excellent recreation made by Edenage on Roblox, and I'll be sure to link it below. Let me know if I should continue this kind of content, and if so, what topic should I cover next? Take care, and peace.